Good morning to my wonderful 592 subscribers as of Thursday the 7th of April 2022, and I'm thrilled about that, so thank you. What I want to talk to you today about is evergreen books versus seasonal books. Well, firstly, we can take out the verses. Forget about the verses, because really you can do well either way. People do extremely well just concentrating on the seasonal niches. Christmas, Halloween, and even the events throughout those times, you know, like Valentine's Day and Pancake Day, believe it or not. You know, people actually can make a killing at those times of year. Yeah, it's not to be sniffed at. What you need to do, though, is ideally take out the day from pancake, for instance. You could have pancake tossing. You could have, but take out that specific day. Now, Valentine's Day, you could really have books about how much you love somebody and things like that. You can sort of take out that Valentine from the word. You could have that just in your keywords or in your description and subtitle. Ideal book for this time of year and that time of year and whatever, all year through. But you can take it out of the title. And that will help sell the book for longer throughout the year. People might buy them for birthdays that way and things like that. If it's got Valentine's Day written on it, then you're not going to sell it on a birthday, unless their birthday's Valentine's Day. So, yeah, like Easter egg hunt, colouring book or something like that. Take out the Easter maybe and just have egg hunt or rabbit versus egg, or some sort of thing like that. And really, you're gonna make more sales throughout the year, and you can still put Easter in your keywords, like I say, and in your description, along with other things. You know, you could even add Christmas, you could eat all kinds of things, birthdays and everything, in your keywords. But you're really just taking out that Easter, that specific day. And that's what will prolong the sales. That's what will keep the sales going throughout the year with a good book. Evergreen. Let's talk about evergreen. Well, this is one I particularly like. Now, it doesn't mean you're going to make any more money. I mean, people can actually write a novel, say a fiction, a fantasy novel, and they might sell a couple of hundred copies in its lifetime, in the book's lifetime. And that could be heartbreaking, but it's to be expected with things like that. You know, but at the same time, it can go down to marketing, how you've marketed a book, and I'm going to talk about that. Websites and getting a bit of excitement going before the book's launch. There's a lot more can go into an evergreen book, and there's a chance that you might want to put more into an evergreen book, depending on how you work. If you really are only into low content books, then targeting the seasonal niches and the events is probably the way you're going to go. So I get asked, are there more seasonal books than evergreen books? Well, there are at the moment, or there can be, for a specific day, like I've said. And that's where you really need to try to avoid picking one day out of 365. You can see what I'm saying, but when you look at it like that, you're picking one day. You need to spread that book across the 365 days by taking out the day that it relates to most, making it a book that can be sold all the time. And yeah, there's a lot of people really hitting certain days like that. So you're going to get tens of thousands of books, maybe hundreds of thousands of books, all with the word Easter in the title, or all with the word Christmas in the title. But you can avoid that. When it comes to evergreen books, there's not really, the majority of books aren't like that. They don't really have Christmas in the title. You know, of course, there are books like that, but the vast majority, aren't set up like that. They're set up for reading material for all year round. It's not even about the year. It's the seasons. It's not about what day it is. It's just about a good read that someone can have, whether they're on holiday in the winter, whether they're on holiday in the summer, whether they're sat at home or on a bus or whatever it is they're doing. It's something they can read. And it's also, in the non-fiction side of things, something they can use at any time of the year. Carpentry, or brickwork, or writing skills, or all kinds of things in the non-fiction thing that are evergreen. And you can read them all year through and learn from them. Yeah, so what I would do when it comes to seasonal books and event niches is prepare in advance. If you're not doing anything and you've got a few days to spare and you want to knock up a little book, well, I'd do that and then just hold it. Hold it until a certain time of the year when it's ready to do its best. And I would start putting that out at least 2 months in advance of that event or that seasonal niche. I would give it plenty of time to get into the system, because Amazon needs that. Your keywords need that. Your description and everything else needs to get into the system. It needs to circulate. The algorithms need to find it. It needs to work. And that's not going to happen if you publish a book a day before Easter, about Easter. It's not going to go, chances are you're not going to make many sales at all, even a couple of weeks in advance of that. I would go a couple of months in advance and publish your book. And when it comes to evergreen books, you can publish at any time of the year. And but you've still got evergreen books that do have seasonal influences, but overall, you can just love what you're doing, spend months and years doing your book, and release it when you feel is the best time to release it. Evergreen books will make money all year round, and seasonal books with day-specific targets will make money around those days. Now, I've sold books at Christmas that were targeted for Christmas, a joke book and other things, and I've still continued to sell those books throughout the year as people buy products ready for Christmas. They buy little stocking fillers and books. It's quite incredible, really, when in spring you're selling books for Christmas. Really take out the event name from it. Take out the Valentines. Take out the Easter. Take out the Christmas. Take out those things, but have the book still and the title still related to those kind of things. So, and keep all the other words in your keywords so that they will get found at those times of year by people searching Easter or Christmas, or Halloween or Valentine's Day, or whatever it is. So yeah, don't make it too day specific. There's 365 days in a year. Don't label one day. That's my advice for your seasonal and event niches. So I hope that helps. And if you've got any questions, any other questions, more specific questions, put them in the comments, and we'll talk about them from there. So have a great day, and thank you.